So there's an article about how hunger and homelessness leads to crime. If you really want to get into it, I don't really go to this website, but justicecoalition.org. Everyone knows how hunger and homelessness leads to crime. You don't need to read the article, but there's people who really say that I don't know what I'm talking about, and that there's complex issues and chemical formulas that I don't understand. When a shrink can't even tell me the company that makes the medicine, there's complicated stuff that I don't understand, obviously. So we go on. We go to this article is about poverty and crime. It goes into statistics, economicsfundamentalfinance.com, poverty and crime, PHP. It goes on to talk about the races, and it shows how, through complex statistics and really they take given populations and they compare them to other populations, and it turns out different demographics. You got the over 65, under 25, you have the population density. They consider a lot of different variables, a lot more than psychiatrists consider. This is actually what you call a thorough study, unlike the fake bogus out of country studies that they usually do for psychiatry. Anyway, psychiatry's twisted like the camera is right now, but I want to fix it because I don't want to mix up the volume. But anyway, going on to the next article. Psychiatric crime database. So psychcrime.org. It goes on to talk about how it's violating everybody, and women being abused by psychiatry, and they're blaming bipolar depression for allergies, and they're saying, hey, don't work, and blah blah blah. They're losing jobs because of their made up diagnosis just so psychiatrists can get rich and buy another Benz and Cadillac Escalade and etc. Anyway, we go on to the last article I have for this video. I'm going to finish in the next 30 seconds ideally. So anyway, third person point of view. The third person point of view, the facts of a narrative are reported by a seemingly neutral, impersonal observer or recorder. For example, see Rise of Pancho Villa by John Reed. Third person omniscient, and all-knowing narrator not only reports the facts but also interprets them, obviously. And it goes on to talk about third person limited, which is a narrator who reports the facts and interprets events from the perspective of a single character. For example, see Catherine May, blah blah. Anyway, so this person is third person limited. That is the point of view of a psychiatrist. And need I get into why that's completely absurd for any diagnosis whatsoever, much less a rushed one in a psych ward designed like a makeshift prison for protesters. Thank you.